Hello and welcome to the African Utility Week studio. I'm Babalwa Pungane, editorial assistant of ESI Africa magazine. Joining me in studio is Damian Padachi, the managing director at Ontec Systems. Welcome, Damian, and thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Babalwa.
Damian, before we can get into what I wanted to talk about, which is the Internet of Things, can you just briefly relate to us the company's transition over the last 2 decades?
Okay. Babalwa, so we've been in South Africa for 3 decades under various brands and names. Over the years, we've transitioned from a local company. We've merged with companies like Schlumberger Metering. We were AEG Metering at one stage. We became Actaris Metering, part of a French conglomerate globally. And in recent years, we were part of a company called Itron, which is an American NASDAQ-listed company. Recently, in fact a year ago, we broke away from the global company and localized, breaking away not necessarily entirely, but having a local 100% owned company, but having global links via shareholding. So we have been operating that way for the past 12 months, and that's our current form, and we're now trading as Ontec Systems in SA.
Okay. And how has the transformation been?
It's been great,
Yes.
but not always great. Overall, in doing a transformation, it comes with its ups and downs.
Yes.
Luckily, we've had more ups than downs. The end result has been very positive. We are now locally focused, locally owned. We are a level 3 black empowered company, and we have local shareholders that are committed to the SA market, and our focus is on the SA needs as well.
Okay, so I understand that some of the services that you offer includes Internet of Things. So this is the term we often hear, and now I just want you to explain to us, what does this mean for utilities?
Yes, so the Internet of Things is quite a widely used phrase these days across multiple industries. Basically, it speaks about connectivity between devices. So it could be devices that weren't traditionally connected in the past. In the old mindset, we had thinking of connectivity of mobile devices, be it cell phone devices, or connectivity of metering devices via traditional communication channels. But now, with the advent of the Internet of Things, where the Internet becomes the backbone of the communication technologies and various hybrids thereof, it brings in devices that were traditionally unheard of or unthought of to be part of the network, being part of the same circuit or same, let's say, system. And it's beyond metering, in our traditional sense at least. So it focuses on typical things like you would have a street light that someone would have said, well, it's an independent device and we manage it completely independently. But a street light could be connected to a metering system or a complete utility system beyond metering. And that's part of the entire Internet of Things, say, mindset.
How is the importance, would you say, of the incorporation of telecoms and the related ICT in the energy sector?
I think it's actually become extremely important. In the days gone by, we have always had silos where we had, and I'll speak about the metering side specifically, that being our history. You had metering and you had metering technologies that were very specific, be it power line carrier and so forth, or radio frequency being another one. But now, with the advent of technologies that have brought them together, what's happened is you can merge the two. Typically, we have, between the Itron Ontec partnership, a technology called Riva, where we have a process called Adaptive Communications Technology, ACT. And essentially what ACT is, it uses multiple telecommunication channels to get a communication signal from an end device, be it a meter or whatever it might be, to a back end, right? But beyond that, it also enables the devices to talk between themselves in the field, not dependent on a back-end person managing a back-end system, but allowing the devices in the field to basically have a virtual environment where they begin to almost self-heal if required.
Wow.
Yeah.
The technology has really upgraded over the years. So what would you say, lastly, what does the future look like for Ontec, and what are your short-term goals for 2018?
Well, it's a good question. So we're quite excited about the future. Like I said, we've finished a complete year on our own, and we're gearing up for the years ahead. We have big plans. From our perspective, metering and the smart metering space is going to be a key focus area for us. Smart solutions beyond metering, and looking at smart technologies into renewables, and bringing all these together. I think from an industry perspective, these are the solutions that the market requires. The readiness is becoming even more so than it was in past years, and also the comfort levels from our utilities towards smart metering and moving in that direction has improved significantly. 5 years ago, it was everyone waiting for the first mover. The first mover that went generally made the most mistakes. But now that it's matured and they've seen the technology and they've seen it beyond metering, it's made it almost a second nature choice, if I can say that. And we see ourselves as being a key enabler on the services side and technology side to bring those into the customer's environment and provide better services to the industry directly.
Well, Damian, it looks like you have quite a lot to do over the next year,
Yes.
but good luck for that, and thank you for your time.
Thanks, Baba.
Thank you for watching. I'm Babala Pungane, coming live from the African Utility Week studio.